puso ko while watching the official trailer, proving that this is really a much anticipated film. The fact that this is her first film that she directed, talagang mapapa-OMG kami sa galing niya. And also, congrats to Team 366 because it has now reached more than 2.3 million views and counting on all social media platforms. For sure, marami talagang manonood ng film na to. Kaya ano pa bang hinihintay natin? Let's all welcome the Philippine cinema's Queen of Hearts, fresh and fresh at looking fresh all the way from London, Miss Bela Padilla.
Hi guys, good morning. Good morning po. Kamusta?
Good morning. How are you, Bella?
I'm good. Ang dami ko nakikitang familiar faces and names. Good morning, Tito Mario. And hello po. Ayan, I can see so many friends from the press here. Maraming salamat sa pagsali today. Ayan.
There you have it. Oh, ang fresh daw. Sabi na from Rider PH. Ang
Thank
fresh.
you, nako. Salamat.
Okay, nakita na natin, syempre, ang lead star at ang director ng 366. But before anything else, we just want to say thank you again to all our friends from the TV, print, and online media for joining us here today. And a little reminder, we'll be limiting to 2 questions per press, and that already includes your follow-up question for us to accommodate everyone. Please refrain from asking insensitive, offensive, and personal questions. We will only entertain questions related to the film. And while waiting for your turn to ask, kindly turn off your microphone and camera for a while. We will be mentioning press names to be on standby mode, meaning by that time you can now open your camera and microphone, but please make sure that your audio won't be a distraction to the ongoing press con. And lastly, if you are having any technical problem, you can send Viva your questions and we'll be the one to ask it for you. Thank you for your cooperation, and now let's open the floor for your questions for Miss Bella. Please do stand by for our first batch, Cinema Bravo, Don Sarmino, Abante News Online, Mr. Mario Dumawal, TV Patrol, Acer Moyo, People's Journal and TikTok, Ms. Lea Salterio of ABS-CBN.com, and Bernard Santos of My Movie World. Our first question will be coming from Cinema Bravo.
Hi, good afternoon, Jean. Good afternoon kay Bella din. Congratulations.
Hello, good afternoon.
Bella, congratulations. Ako ang nag-subtitle ng Sandaang Tula at saka The Day After Valentine's.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Congratulations dahil ito isa na namang romantic movie na galing sa'yo, and this time naman directorial debut mo. Could you take us back? Could you take us back to that moment you realized that you wanted to write your own film, let alone direct this film? When was that moment, and how did that motivate you to realize 366 as your film directorial debut?
Thank you. I think my first parang full script na I wrote was back in 2011. I wrote Coming Soon for N Squared Productions. That was starring Boy Tukison, Andy Eigenman, Liza De Castro, shocks, hindi ko na maalala, Cholo Barreto, and many, many more. That was the first full script I did. Pero naalala ko nung linabas yung Coming Soon, I asked kung pwede real name ko yung gamitin. So they credited me as Krista Sullivan instead of Bela Padilla. I guess back in 2011, I wanted writing to be a totally separate entity from my acting career or life. And then after that, I would still continue writing concepts and stories. In fact, I submitted a concept before to GMA when I was still with GMA for a TV show that they eventually did. And then I co-wrote 10,000 Hours, which bagged Best Original Story in MMFF. And I think that's when I really took writing seriously na, kasi parang nakita ko na, okay, we can give the public and we can present stories that aren't the usual formulaic stories that I guess we're used to seeing. And I guess because of 10,000 Hours, I had the confidence to write and to really use my voice. And I was given opportunities by my bosses in ABS-CBN and Viva, of course. They pushed me to to really start telling my stories. So when I moved to ABS-CBN, I had several meetings with Ma'am Charo, Tita Malu. I also had meetings with Boss Vic, Boss Vincent, and they would constantly ask me to pitch stories. Camp Sawi was one of my first creations, I guess, written by Direk Irene Villamor, but the concept came from me and also Look at First Sight. The first full script that I wrote in recent time would be Last Night, starring Tony Gonzaga and Piolo Pascual. And I wrote Apple of My Eye for Dreamscape for iWant TV. And now, of course, I've created 366. So 366 originally wasn't meant for me. I didn't want to act in this because I was told I was going to direct this film. So originally, I wanted someone else to be the actress for 366. And then the pandemic happened. So alam naman natin lahat nahirapan ng pandemic. And there were a lot of actors who didn't want to work, which I understand. Syempre, mahirap yung biglang sasabak sa bubble, sa shooting life. And syempre, walang kasiguruhan sa pag-shoot in the middle of a pandemic. So, hindi ko pinilit yung original na vision ko for this. And when they said na, when Boss Vic said and Boss Vincent said na, ikaw na rin to, like ikaw na gumawa ng project na to, I didn't think twice. I said yes. There were many people who have been telling me in the last, I guess, 4 to 5 years na it was time to direct already. Pero hindi ko, parang I guess in a sense, hindi ko pa siya gustong gawin nung unang sinabi sa akin. Kasi nga, ang dami pang dumadating na blessings, ang dami pang ina-assign sa akin ng mga pelikula or TV shows. And syempre, more than anything, I'm still an actress before I am a writer or a director. So, lagi kong inuuna yung mga binibigay sa akin na acting projects or acting assignments. So, nung pandemic, I guess, dun ko talaga siya napag-isipan ng seryoso na bakit nga hindi. And obviously, marami tayong mga kapatid sa industriya na lagi natin nakakatrabaho, mga crew and production na syempre nag-alala din kami nung team during the pandemic na baka wala silang ginagawa or wala silang trabaho. Kaya naisip namin na i-push na talaga at i-shoot yung 366 during the pandemic. So, ayun po. Sorry, ang haba ng sagot ko.
Thank you, Bella. Ang next question ko naman, alam mo nung bago mag-pandemic, ang vodka ang top grosser natin na Filipino film sa cinemas.
Thank you.
Nagkaroon ba ng opportunity sana for 366 na maipalabas sa cinema? Kasi nag-post ka nung February na ipapalabas siya nung February. Tapos nitong lately din, April naman dapat siya. And now sa Vivamax na siya. Can you share with us the process?
Yes. Actually, quick background sa vodka. First, gusto ko magpasalamat sa lahat din ng press, sa inyong lahat na tumulong sa amin sa promo ng On Vodka Beers and Regrets. Nagsushoot ako sa Korea noong February 2020, nung nabalitaan namin na meron ng pandemic and na, I guess, nagkaroon na ng flight risks. Yung mga sinehan unti-unti na nagsasara. Pati yung mga, I guess, establishments and businesses na kilala natin, isa-isa na silang nagko-close. So, honestly, takot na takot kami nung lalabas yung On Vodka Beers and Regrets kasi yung first week namin, yun yung week na talagang nag-start mag-close lahat. So, una, gusto ko magpasalamat sa lahat ng nanood ng On Vodka Beers and Regrets kasi kahit pa paano we were, like you said, the highest grossing film for that year. And we hit way above the target that we thought we would. So I'm very, very thankful. And obviously, I guess it's any director's dream na yung first project nila ay mapapanood sa big screen. So I really, really wanted 366 to be in cinemas, of course. And I know that Boss Vic and Boss Vincent also intended for this to be in cinemas. Kaya lang, sadly, I think because of the results of the most previous MMFF, we thought maybe it's not time yet for a cinematic release. Also, nag-Omicron surge. So, originally, yun nga yung promo namin, dapat Feb 8 yung showing namin in cinemas. Tapos, nagkaroon ng Omicron surge. So, parang internally, it was decided na it might not be the smartest choice to have a cinematic release right now. Sayang. Honestly, we shot some of the film in Turkey and napaka visually pleasing ng movie. So, if you do get to watch this on Vivamax, I urge you to use the TV casting para malaki yung screen pag pinanood nyo siya. Yan.
Salamat sa mga sagot mo, Bella. Congratulations.
Thank you. Salamat.
Thank you very much. That was Cinema Bravo. Up next, let me call in Dondon Sermino of Abante News Online.
Hey, hi, Jean. Magandang tanghali. And of course, hi, Bella. Namimiss ka na
Hi!
natin.
Kamusta?
Ayan, okay lang. Anyways, Bella, pang ilang project nyo na ito ni JC? Pang-apat na ba?
Pang-apat. Actually, 5 kasi nagkasama kami sa Miracle in Cell number 7. Pero hindi kami love team.
Oo,
Parang tito ko siya sa Miracle in Cell number 7. So,
yes.
technically, pang-5.
Pero pang-apat na project bilang Hugot Love Team. Parang yun ang ano sa inyo di ba? So,
Oo nga po.
Pero kumusta yung pakikipagtrabaho with JC Santos every time may bago kayong project? Kasi di ba pag tandem or love team, yung mga, alam niyo na yung mga Katniel, titigan pa lang daw, alam na nila. Kayo ba kasi ibang project ang ginagawa nyo, hindi ito parang ordinaryong project, mas maraming beses na umiiyak yata kayo dito sa mga
True.
Yes.
Hindi siya cute or hindi siya light, 'di ba? Pag may ginawa kami movie. Alam mo, I think isa sa mga pinapasalamat ko pag sa JC yung trabaho, parang katrabaho ko, parang kilala na namin yung isa't isa. Simula nung 100 tula para kay Stella, yung the day after Valentine's, lumipad kaming dalawa sa Hawaii, na kaming dalawa lang yung lumipad kasi nauna na yung crew sa amin. So, parang ang dami na namin pinagdaanan kahit behind the scenes, hindi lang on screen, na naging sobrang close na namin. I'd say JC is one of my best friends, not just in showbiz, but in general. So, na-witness ko na lahat ng pinagdadaanan niya, na-witness niya na rin ako na heartbroken. Parang kilala na namin yung isa't isa. And I think masasabi ko na kaya din namin yung isang tingin lang. Alam na namin yung gagawin ng isa, or alam ko na yung reaction na ibibigay niya. And I guess alam niya na rin kung ano yung ibibigay ko. And pag meron kami nakakatrabahong ibang tao, lagi kami nagtatext na, "Shocks, sobrang bagay kung ikaw to," or "Namimiss kita, Kap, sana nandito ka sa set." So parang naging comfort zone namin yung isa't isa. And I'm thankful na lagi siyang umuoo pag nag-o-offer ang Viva ng project na kaming dalawa. Yan po.
Ayan, syempre hindi ko na muna tatanong yung tungkol kay Zanjoe kasi for sure may magtatanong na iba dahil allowed lang kami ng 2 questions. Ang question ko na lang, yung second question ko, bilang director, mas madali ba o weird ba for you na magpaiyak ng mga lalaki? Like, si Zanjoe, di ba kasi, paano ka ba magbigay ng instructions sa kanila? Ikaw ba yung tipo ng director na matinding mag-motivate ng artista mo? Or you let them have...
Shocks. Parang hirap sagutin yan. Magkakaroon din naman po tayo ng press ko, nakasama silang dalawa. So baka ulitin natin tong tanong na to for the two of them, kung paano ko sila minotivate. Pero personally, sa tingin ko hindi ako strict na director. Nung day 1 namin, meron akong rule. Diba, pag nag-uumpisa yung project, nagpapa-speech sila, tapos may prayer sa set. Naalala ko, parang nag-iisang rule ko sa set ng 366 is gusto ko good vibes lahat. Ayoko nang may naninigaw sa set. Ayoko nang may nababad trip. Sabi ko sa kanila, dahil nakabubble kami, dahil pandemic, syempre kami lang din yung magkakasama ng ilang linggo. So, mahirap kung may isa sa amin na malungkot or masama yung loob. So, kung merong ng bad trip, papayag ako na lumabas sila sa set ng 5 minutes, tapos balik ulit. So, basta gusto ko good vibes lang. So, I think nag-transcend siya pati sa pagde-direct ko. I don't think may binigyan ako ng hard time. Parang very chill lang kami. Also, honestly, hindi masyadong kailangan i-direct si JC Santos at si Zanjoe Marudo. They're both very good actors. Actually, in fact, marami akong hiningi sa kanila na tips dahil bilang ako rin yung writer and syempre perspective ng babae, lagi ako nagtatanong sa kanila na sa tingin niyo ba normal na sasabihin to ng isang lalaki? Like, madalas humihingi ako sa kanila ng opinion nila para mas kumapit yung character sa kanila. So, I think that helped. Also, dahil nga kaibigan ko naman na sila even before 366. Ang laking tulong para sa akin na hindi ako nangangapa or parang hindi ko sila kailangan tansyahin kasi magkakakilala naman na kami. So, yun po.
Yan. So walang mga pa-emote-emote, walang parang kung ano mga binubulong-bulong katulad ng ibang director para totally maiyak ng character. Wala namang
Totoo.
ganun.
Or yung parang akap or hahawakan yung kamay mo. Parang wala naman sa 366. Actually, lalo na sa JC, kahit hindi ko hinihinging umiyak, talagang binibigay niya, talagang bumubuhos. Minsan ako na nagsasabi na JC, hold back konti. Parang binibigay talaga nilang dalawa. Kahit si Zanjoe, honestly, fan naman na ako ni Zanjoe even before kami nagkatrabaho sa My Dear Heart. Sinabi ko sa kanya to, napapanood ko yung movies niya before, and this is a very different performance from him. Base sa mga nagawa niya na pelikula na napanood ko, I think it's gonna be a very refreshing take on Zanjoe.
Okay, good luck. And ngayon pa lang, parang agad kami sa trailer pa lang, Parang,
Thank you!
Ngayon pa lang nakakaiyak. Okay, good luck,
Salamat
Ben.
po. Thank you po.
Thank you very much. That was London Sermina of Abandoned News Online. For our next question, let me call in Mr. Mario Dumawal of TV Patrol.
Hello po.
Hi, Jean. Good afternoon.
Hello po.
Bella, I missed you.
I miss you too. Hello po.
So, how has the last 306 days of been, Bella?
Oh,
Ang
very
daming
interesting.
Nagbabago. Tell us about it.
Opo. Daming pagbabago. Very, very, very interesting for me. Ang dami kong firsts na na-try in the last 365 days. I'm very, very thankful na parang sa kanta nga na You'll Be Safe Here, may isang line doon, the universe conspired. I think this year, the universe really conspired for me to be happy and to be complete as a person. So I was able to achieve so many firsts in my life. Aside from 366, which is my first directorial debut and first film, I guess, na talagang feeling ko I created. I was able to move to London and I guess start a life here. I was able to figure out the things I want for myself in the next few years. And I think malaking blessing siya kasi nagawa ko siya during a pandemic. So I'm very thankful.
Okay. And happy anniversary, Bella.
Thank you.
Bella, just clarification. You left the Philippines for good or dali lang
No,
ka?
hindi po. Actually, babalik ako ng April to promote 366 with Zanjoe and JC.
Good.
Yes, opo. Pero for now, this is my home base. So babalik din ako dito after April. May mga kailangan ko hindi reshoot, mag-continue ng shoot ng Spellbound pag uwi ko ng Pilipinas kasi naiwan namin siya, naabutan kami ng pandemic nung nag-shoot kami ni Marco Gumabaw. But I will do that in Manila in April. Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you po. Maraming salamat po.
Trailer. I like the feels.
Thank you. Salamat po. See you soon.
Thank you very much. That was Mario Dumawal of TV Patrol. Up next, let me call in Miss Leia Salteria of abscbn.com.
Hello po.
Hi, good afternoon, Jean.
Good afternoon po.
Hi, good afternoon, Bella.
Good afternoon po.
Hi, good afternoon. When did the script actually finish? No, yung
Okay.
666.
Yes.
And sorry. Yeah, yun muna first.
Hi.
Yes.
Sige po. I heard the story when I was on holiday in Maldives in 2018. And it was a story about grief, about loss. And tumatak po siya sa akin. Dinala ko siya pag uwi ng Manila. So I came home in Manila December 2018, and I was about to start filming, November 2018, and I was about to start filming Sino Ang May Sala for ABS-CBN. And my director, Direk Dan, and I were talking about what I witnessed in Maldives and what I heard happened there. And he said, why not turn this into a film? This is something that you can explore, and parang start your film from there. Yun yung starting point ko, ano man yung story na narinig ko po sa Maldives. So I started writing the movie in 2019. I think I wrote half in 2019, and then I got busy. I did Sino Ang May Sala. I shot On Vodka, Beers and Regrets and Mañanita. So I left 366 hanging. When I finished those 3 projects that I mentioned po, pagkatapos ng tatlong project, dun ko na siya tinuloy at sineryoso. So I think I completed writing 366 in 2019.
You said
I had to do... Sorry po, go ahead.
Yeah, you said earlier that you were thinking that you will really direct the project, but iba yung magsa-star. Yeah, actress.
Yes.
You have an actress in mind initially.
Yes. Opo. I really wanted Liza Soberano to be the lead actress for 366. I even came to a point that I asked for her schedule already. She was doing a TV show at that time also. I think it was Make It With You. So yeah, I inquired for Liza Soberano for this. And then eventually, yun nga po, the pandemic happened. I had to do major revisions for the script kasi originally I wanted 366 to be shot in Budapest in Hungary. So 90% of the film was supposed to be shot in Budapest. And I had to change that kasi nag-close yung borders.
Nalipat sa Turkey.
Opo, lumipat po sa Turkey yung shoot. Turkey, thankfully, was one of the last few countries that were allowing visitors and filmmakers to shoot. And it was such a blessing in disguise kasi I guess you've seen from the trailer po, very, very cinematic yung Turkey. And we were very lucky to shoot, I guess, on the months that we did kasi ang ganda niya sa screen. So, yun po. But yan, originally, to answer your question, I wanted po Liza Soberano to be June, to be my character. And yun po.
I think meant to be na ikaw talaga yung magiging star for this one. Kasi
Thank you.
something different happened at ikaw talaga yung naging star. Do you think mas talagang naging better for this project na ikaw yung naging star rather than another actress?
I wouldn't say better. I would say it's definitely different. Since I am older than Liza, I guess my interpretation of grief and love are different. We are at very different stages of our lives. So I gave a different interpretation or performance than she would have given. I would still love to work with her though, and I would still love to see what kind of performance she would give for a project like this. So maybe one day I can work with her. But yun po, I do believe that, like you said, parang whoever ends up with the project is the one meant to be for the project. This has happened to me so many times. Like, I guess it's not a secret. Isang Daang Tula para kay Stella wasn't meant to be for me, but now that but now I guess that's one of the films that I really love, and I think people also really love. So it lagi pong ganun eh, parang kung sino yung whoever ended up doing the project, I guess it would really be meant for them.
Yes. Thanks Bella.
Thank you po. Salamat. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss
Thank
Leia
you.
Salcedo. Thank you po.